Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. This top lad can't turn out for the Europa League, and Paul Pogba's piped up for the Man United faithful. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. This star player can't feature in the Europa League. Manchester United have officially confirmed through their channels that their young striker, Chido Obi, won't be able to take part in Thursday's UEFA Europa League showdown with Real Sociedad, as he's not eligible for the competition. The 17-year-old has been turning heads in United's youth ranks and recently earned a call-up to first-team training. However, UEFA's squad registration rules have put paid to any hopes of him playing in Europe for now. According to the regulations, clubs must submit a list of players before the knockout stages kick off, with the option to add up to 3 new faces if they meet UEFA's criteria. Despite his promise, Obi didn't make the cut for this list, ruling him out of the clash with Real Sociedad. There's also the B list, which lets clubs register young, homegrown talents who've been with the side for at least 2 uninterrupted years. But Obi, who only swapped Arsenal for Manchester United in October 2024, doesn't tick that box either. While Obi's sidelined, United have confirmed that Patrick Dorgu and Aiden Heaven are both in the frame for the Europa League squad. Dorgu, a cracking young fullback, has made the list despite being banned domestically after copping a red card in a recent Premier League match. Obi's absence is a bit of a headache for boss Ruben Amorim, with United's attacking options already stretched thin. Injuries and squad juggling have taken their toll on key players, and the lad might have been a handy option off the bench. Now, Amorim will have to rummage through his other attacking choices as United gear up for a solid showing in the first leg of their Europa League knockout tie. Manchester United are set to lock horns with Real Sociedad on Thursday, in what's shaping up to be a vital step in their European journey. Paul Pogba addresses of a Manchester United return. Paul Pogba, the 31-year-old midfielder currently without a club, has once again found himself in the spotlight after his doping ban was reduced from 4 years to 18 months. The Court of Arbitration for Sport, or CAS, ruled in October 2024 that Pogba will be eligible to return to competitive football in March 2025, following the mutual termination of his contract with Juventus in November 2024. Naturally, this development has sparked widespread speculation about a potential return to Manchester United. Manchester United, a club where Pogba represented in 2 stints 2009 to 2012 and 2016 to 2022, is being touted as a likely destination for the Frenchman. His history with the Red Devils, which includes lifting the Europa League trophy in 2017, has fueled talk of a third spell at Old Trafford. With his ban set to lift in mere days, the rumor mill has kicked into overdrive. Adding to the buzz, former United striker Dwight Yorke has publicly backed Pogba's return. Speaking last month, Yorke argued he's still better than the current midfield options at United, urging the club to offer him a contract. His comments have struck a chord with some fans who fondly recall Pogba's flair and creativity on the pitch. The midfielder has also dropped hints on social media, posting "Patience" in February, a cryptic message many United supporters interpreted as a nod towards a return. Yet, not all fans are sold on the idea, with some pointing to his inconsistent performances during his previous tenure at the club as cause for caution. Breaking his silence on the matter, Pogba spoke to French outlet L'Equipe. "I've heard a lot about Manchester United. I know the fans and the club will always have a place in my heart, but I'm not rushing to decide. After everything I've been through, I just want to enjoy football again. United is part of my story, and we'll see what happens," he said, keeping his cards close to his chest. Meanwhile, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano provided an update on February 20th, 2025, suggesting there's little concrete progress. "Talks aren't clear yet, but Pogba is preparing for his comeback," Romano noted. Indeed, Pogba has been training diligently since January 2025 to ensure he's match fit when the time comes. In a recent interview, Paul Pogba expressed his eagerness to return to football, stating, "I feel like a hungry lion, ready to seize any opportunity." His comments reflect a strong determination to silence his critics, whether that chance comes with Manchester United or another club. As of now, it remains uncertain whether Manchester United will formally pursue their former star. The club has yet to make any official moves, but with Pogba's ban nearing its end and support from club legends like York, the prospect of a third reunion continues to generate excitement. For United fans, the coming weeks could prove pivotal. Pogba's undeniable talent and renewed hunger might just tempt the club to roll the dice once more. Until then, the footballing world waits with bated breath to see where this chapter of his career will take him. What do you reckon? Will Manchester United snap up Paul Pogba anytime soon, especially with a few players sidelined by injuries? And if he does return, do you think he'll be back to his top form at Old Trafford? Pop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Ruben Amorim hunt for a Premier League midfield gem. Manchester United's midfield has been a sore spot for their new gaffer, Ruben Amorim. The current crop of players simply doesn't suit his tactical vision, and a spate of injuries has only made matters worse. With young stars like Kobbie Mainoo and Mason Mount sidelined, Amorim had little choice but to field Christian Eriksen in the recent FA Cup loss to Fulham. The Dane, bless him, gave it a go, but at his age, he's hardly got the stamina to last the full 90 minutes. The situation's been a right mess, truth be told. Even Casemiro, who popped up with a decent cameo, falls into the same boat, lacking the zip and energy Amorim craves. The United boss has been left scratching his head, frustrated by the club's scattergun approach to recruitment over the years. It's resulted in a squad that's about as balanced as a wonky table at the local pub. Amorim got his eye on a proper overhaul, particularly in the engine room. Word on the street via the people's person is that Crystal Palace's Adam Wharton tops his wish list ahead of the summer transfer window. The lad's only 21 years old, but he's already making waves, and United have had him on their radar since his days at Blackburn Rovers. Back then, there was a bit of a buzz that the Red Devils might swoop in for him. But a pesky groin injury, followed by surgery, chucked a spanner in the works. Wharton ended up missing 16 matches across all competitions, and United decided to play it cagey, keeping tabs on him rather than diving straight in. Now, though, the young England star is back with a bang at Palace. His standout performance against Aston Villa, where he bagged man of the match, has got tongues wagging again. The Eagles shelled out £18 million to nab him last year, but his value shot up to around £70 million. That's a hefty sum, even for a club with deep pockets like United. Wharton's versatility is what's got Amorim so keen. He can slot in anywhere across the midfield, bringing a bit of dynamism and flair. Pair him up with Mainoo, and you've got a partnership that could sort out a lot of United's woes in the middle of the park. It's the kind of youthful energy Amorim has been desperate for. Still, it's not all plain sailing. Palace won't let their prize asset go without a fight, and word has it Real Madrid are sniffing around too. It's shaping up to be a proper transfer tussle come summer. United's new Ineos overlords will need to dig deep if they're to fend off the Spanish giants. Amorim is clearly not mucking about. He wants players who can run all day and fit his system like a glove. Wharton ticks all the right boxes, but whether United can stump up the cash and get the deal over the line remains up in the air. The fans will be keeping their fingers crossed. For now, it's a case of watching this space. The Premier League's a brutal league, and United's midfield needs legs pronto. If Wharton's the answer, Amorim will be hoping the club brass back him to make it happen. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.